There's also a couple other things I'd like to tell you about, Catherine. I'm having a lot of trouble lately with my own form of depression. It happens to all of us, and I feel particularly inadequate to dealing with it. Similarly, I don't know what I'm doing with my life at the moment. I've moved 2,000 miles away from, our home in Kentucky to live out here and, pursue a job with a company out here. And I'm beginning to question that decision sometimes. Mostly because I haven't quite figured out what it is I want to do with my life. I picked an easy answer when it came to picking a major and picking a job. It's like, what can I do that will come easy to me, that I don't have to work too hard? Because, as I'm sure you know, I am a particularly lazy individual. I don't like putting a lot of effort into anything. If I can get away and get a job done with the least amount of work and stress, I will do it. So when I picked a history major and decided, what kind of job can I do with history, teaching being the only option, that's what I picked. But when I started going to school for it and realizing how hard I had to work for it, I became disinterested in it. Simply because it wasn't exciting, it wasn't holding my attention. And I suppose that is the disease of our generation, with everything coming so instantaneously nowadays, where we don't have to wait too long for something. When the thought of having to work and having to toil for a long period of time before we get any sort of meaningful, returns on our investments is, a disinteresting idea. So part of the reason why I decided to come out to California and follow that program internship was because I wanted an opportunity to get away, to do something different, to explore different options, because I hadn't quite figured out what I wanted, and I didn't think going to school for a history degree was exactly what I wanted. It was nice because I love history. I love talking about history. I can sit down forever and, expound about the different, intricacies of why things happen and why they matter to us. But I really wasn't interested in spending hours upon hours studying stuff and writing papers and doing all the things. That didn't appeal to me. Still doesn't really appeal to me. And so here I am with a decision I made 3 years ago to come out here. I'm sitting here questioning that idea, that decision, because I'm not sure if it was the right decision. Maybe it was. Maybe I've become one step closer to discovering who it is that I am. But it's still not an easy decision. So I feel stagnant now. I've been here for a while. I'm working for this company, and I've done a lot of great things to move up. I've gotten, the job I have now, the promotion I got recently. I'm spending a lot of time in the office doing admin work. Doing stuff that, if everything goes according to my career plan, is exactly what I'm going to be doing in the next 5 years. And to me, it's not that exciting. I think the initial thrill of coming out here was the fact that I had distanced myself from my home and I was exploring a different place, a different location. The thought of travel has always appealed to me. In fact, I always loved our vacations simply because of that. We were traveling, moving, seeing different things. I think that's why I've gotten so stale lately, is that I haven't changed. I haven't done anything different recently. I've just been doing the same thing. I'm stuck in a rut, like I was stuck in a rut in Kentucky. I didn't know what I was doing. So I'm trying to explore different options and things like that. So trust me when I say I understand how you feel when you're depressed about, not knowing what to do, not having a job, not knowing what you want to do with your life now that college is over. Trust me, I completely understand.